Hi everyone, and welcome to and welcome all of you Swissco Global network marketers. This is the Network Marketing Insider by Swissco Global independent business owner, me, Paul Romero, number 205. And on this 28th day, this is the 28th day of December, isn't it? Yes, it is. 28th day of December, 2015. And this is Own Your Life New Op Day. And this is the day where we discuss the training manual for network marketing, Own Your Life Plan, the 45-second presentation by Don Falia, which goes, did you know that after you take out all the time that you spend sleeping and all the time that you spend commuting and all the time that you spend working and all the time that you spend running around doing all the things that have to be done, that at the end of the day, most people have about 1 or 2 hours to themselves to do the things that they like to do. And even if they had more time, would they have money to be able to do it? We have found a way for you to own your life by starting a home-based business, and one that is so simple that anyone can do it. And the best part is it does not involve any selling, nor will it take very much of your time. There it is, guys. 45-second presentation. And why is this important? Why is this book important? Why is this training important? Network marketing and direct sales marketing, and the importance of building downward opposed to building linear. And that is the core concept of why 100% of the people that are not in network marketing don't understand it, and 90% of the people that are in network marketing don't understand it. So if you're already in network marketing somewhere, doing something with some product or service, this hangout is for you too. This is not just for people who are interested in getting into network marketing. This is for those of you who are already in network marketing that don't understand it, that aren't doing it right. Okay, so anyway, I'm Paul. I'm hanging out here from beautiful South Lake Tahoe, California on this, looks like it's going to be a kind of a cloudy day today. I think we might have some chance of some more snow. 3 to 5 feet isn't already enough. That's just in my yard. Imagine what's up top on the ski slopes. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. So tell us where you're hanging out from. Type it in. Go into our group chat there and let me know where you're hanging out from. We always like to know where everybody's watching and learning about how to properly build your network marketing organization. And my partner John is not here today, so I understand that he's feeling under the weather, which, you know what, he's got kids. And what do kids do? Kids go off to the public germ factory and pick up some diseases to spread off to the parents. And that's where he's at. He's got 2 kids, and they brought home some diseases, and now he's home without being able to be here because he's feeling like garbage today. So what we do here on New Op Day is we go chapter by chapter through this book, going through the, how many are there? I forget, 10, 11, 13, I don't know. I think it's 10. Going through the 10 napkin presentations and all the chapters of the book. There's a couple chapters after the napkin presentations that are very, very powerful. And when we reach the end of this book, we just start over again and go back through it, because repetition is the mother of learning. And this book is the training manual that you want to learn. So the more times you go through it, the better you're going to get at it. And you know what? Hey, more times I go through it with you, better I get at it. So that's why we do it. Every New Op Day, this is what we're all about. So right now, we're in the middle of chapter 3, which is the salesman failure syndrome. And it really drives home, the idea of building downward opposed to building across, which building across is really the sales or the salesman approach. and this is really um, the heart of not only why a salesman will be unsuccessful because of their thought process in having to go out, or not having to go out, but because that's what they do, is they go out and sell everyone on joining the organization. It's also the core concept of where your prospects that aren't salespeople need to sort of cut that tie, because that's the way their thought process takes them towards the whole idea of, I have to go out and sell the world this product or service if I want to be successful in network marketing. So this works on both sides of the fence, not only for bringing the super salesman, recruit, or sponsor person that you wish to sponsor into your organization, who you think is going to be a champion for you, to think properly and to work properly and to build properly. But it also works to take that sales thought process, the fact that thinking that we have to go out and sell product. This really helps to solidify the fact that no, you're not going out to sell product. That's not how you build a network marketing organization. That's not how you do network marketing. Really powerful towards bringing the folks who don't know anything about network marketing out of that salesman, thought process. So people are, so here's an interesting thing. People that are doing network marketing the right way, this way, they rarely ever drop out. If people that are doing it the wrong way, dropping out all the time. At some point in time, the people that are doing it the right way may want to, quote, step out, but that's only because they've earned the ability to do so, and not, oh, okay. Yeah, because they've earned the ability to do so because they have built the right way that their business can perpetuate without them. So they have that right to, that they have the ability. And building across is where people fail and quit, because they do all this work, and behind them, in their wake, just like a boat wake on the lake, it's big at first, it looks great coming off the boat, but the farther away from it you get, it flattens out, turns into nothing. And that's exactly sort of how the salesman syndrome works. So chapter 3, the salesman syndrome, we're getting into the last segments here, which is the super sales crash and burn. This is also why, like I said, if you present this the wrong way to people that are not salesmen, that, the regular folks that you're trying to sponsor in, if you present this the wrong way, they're going to get that feeling that they actually do have to go out there and sell the world. So what I want to show you here is, I didn't get a chance to draw up the little cards that I like to use, but I'm going to cheat, go right out of the book, because you know what? That's the awesome thing about network marketing. You can cheat all you want. You can use the book. You can use anything from your organization. You can use other people within your organization. You can cheat any way that you can to help people come in here and learn and grow and get started with network marketing. That's what's awesome. So anyway, this little picture right here shows one guy who goes out and sponsors a whole bunch of people. In this particular picture we're talking about, he's sponsoring 130 people. Now let's just say and got 5 people to join the organization. I don't know if this video is skipping or not, but I'm going to repeat that real quick. let's just say that by some strange chance that these 130 people right here actually were able to go out and sponsor 5 people into the organization. There would be 650 people brought into the organization, plus the original 130, 780 people. Why is that a key number? Well, if you remember the 2 times 2 is 4, if you will think back to 5 times 5 equals 5, when you go out and you sponsor 5 people and teach them how to go out and sponsor 5 people, and then you train them how to teach their people, their 5, how to go out and sponsor 5 people, and then all of them go out and get 5 more people, that totals 625 added to the organization plus the others. Yeah, 780. Imagine that. A magical number, 780 is. But the difference is, because the other way, there's 5 people that are only working with 5 people. They're all right there to help each other. In this way, you've got 130 people that you yourself need to be working with. That's a tough call. Yeah. 130 people to begin with. That sounds like a lot, doesn't it? I mean, which would you, and this is part of the napkin presentation, ask your people right now this question as you show them this drawing that I just showed you here. Which do you feel you could do more quickly? Sponsor 5 people who are serious and teach them how to teach, or go out and sponsor 130 people? Pretty simple, I think. In anybody's mind, you got to be thinking, if I can get 5 people and I can teach them how to teach somebody else how to get 5 people, that's going to be a lot easier than me going out and getting 5 people, 130 people, and then having to teach all of them. It doesn't even get into that part. So incidentally, the question will always come up from the people, well, what do I teach them? Right? Well, what do you teach them? You teach them this right here. You teach them the napkin presentations. You teach them exactly what you're learning right now, the 10 napkin presentations in this book. So how long do you think it would take to sponsor 130 people? How many of the first ones would be left when you sponsored number 130? That's the ticket right there. Would you find that you are losing them pretty fast? Yet you would find that you're losing them pretty fast, yet you will discover the retention rate on the 780 in the napkin presentation number 1 to be quite high. And that's just what I was just saying. The people that are working network marketing, that are building their organization the right way, people rarely ever drop out because they have support. They have someone there who's working with them to help them build their business. People that are doing it the wrong way are out there bringing in people, recruiting in people, making sales all the time. But like it says right here, when you get to number 130 that you've sponsored into the organization, how many are really left behind you in your way? It's probably going to be quite a small number, closer to, the 30 side than over the 100 side that are left in the organization because they had no support. So this is some powerful stuff here. Is a little bit of caution. It's very, very easy if you happen to sponsor in, a salesman who's out there charging and sponsoring people in, and you sponsor somebody in and they come back, boom, like after 1 week, and they're like, hey, Joe, I sponsored in 5 people last week, and you're like, oh wow, that's really great, and you give them a little slap on the back, a little pat of encouragement. But if you don't rein them in right now, guess what happens? Next week, he comes back again and he says, hey, Joe, guess what? I sponsored in another 5 people last week. Question is, where's the first 5 people that he sponsored in? Where are they? What are they doing? Are they doing anything? Probably not. How long is it going to be till they dropped out? Have they already dropped out in just a week? That's pretty much mentally, probably all 5 of them pretty much have mentally checked out. Maybe somebody's strong-willed enough to be staying with it and seeing if they can figure it out and do it. But without the support, they're likely to be headed for the door very, very quickly. So that's a very, very important piece to remember when you do sponsor. Whoa, hit the brakes, stop right there. Let's come back here to this chapter. Let's run through this again. Let me help you understand something, and let's start working with your people. You've got the 5 you need right now. Maybe they're not the 5, but let's work with them to find out. Don't go sponsor anyone else. That's going to be tough for them to do. Trust me, tough for them to do. Like I said, you can't stress the point enough of how important it is to take those first 5 people that they sponsored and get them started. Help get them started. That's the whole thing. He even says right in here, after I have sponsored someone, it's more important for me to go with them and help them sponsor someone else than it is for me to go out and sponsor another person for myself. I can't emphasize this point enough. This point will come up again in a couple of other presentations later on in this book. But that is such a powerful thing to remember. So, all right, good. Got through chapter 3 finally. So those are the, driving home factors of doing this the right way. I mean, I'm just going to put the book down now and just talk with it. Seriously, we're talking about 5 people. Now, we've talked about it in chapter 2. You're probably not going to go out and your very first 5 people be serious people. Maybe they do all say, hey, yeah, I want to do this, right? Not everybody's serious, people will, literally throw money away at a potential opportunity that they never do anything with. That's a tough thing to swallow, but you know what? There's nothing you can do with them. And we'll get into this in some chapters later too, as far as what, gold, silver, and copper ships are. But you're going to find basically, the people that you're looking for are the gold ships. Those are the ones who really are serious. They come in here, they do exactly what it is that you're teaching them how to do. They go out there and they do it. They follow in your footsteps. They learn from you to do their business the same way you're doing it. Then you have some other ones that are, they're there, they're sticking around, they're learning, they're trying to figure things out, but they're not doing. These are your silver ships. These are the ones that are, good potentials to become gold ships, but they do take a lot of work. You have to continually work with these guys until you can kind of break through that barrier with them. There's some barrier there that you've got to find that'll get them to start taking action. And then there's the copper ships that basically come in, pay their dues, pay their entry fee, which, by the way, is pretty dang low for you to start a home-based business with Swissquote Global. But they pay their entry fees and they never do nothing. You never hear from them. They don't call you. The silver ships, they're at least calling you. They're asking questions, and the gold ships are actually out there doing it. So you're looking for the 5 gold ships, the 5 people that are actually out there doing it. And like I said, you're not going to find them at your first 5 people that you bring into your organization. So yes, you are going to have to sponsor in maybe more like 20, 30, something like that people in order to find the real 5 serious ones. Maybe you don't have, maybe you end up not having to go that high. Maybe you're lucky, one of the lucky ones, and you only end up having to find 10 or 15 people, and out of those 10 or 15, you find actually 5 serious people. So 130 versus 10, 15, 20, maybe even 30 certainly is a lot easier than it is to go out there and find and sell 130 people on your product and service. And that was the big key that we talked about last session, was seeing the product demonstration and going, oh, I can run out there and sell this product. That's a big element in proper network marketing, is we're not promoting our product and service to people out of the gate. What we promote out of the gate is lifestyle, okay? What are you lacking? What do you want in life? How are you going to get it? Here's a way for you to get it, okay? That's what we promote here. We don't promote our product and service. Ours is Swissquote Global. We do promote Swissquote Global on these Hangouts, of course, because that is our vehicle. We believe in it strongly. It's very, very powerful product and service that's offered through Swissquote Global. So that is what we offer. And obviously, we're telling you about them on these Hangouts because it's just not going to make sense to you watching what these Hangouts are all about if we don't. But the presentation of how you're actually out there, you know, building your network marketing organization is that you are selling lifestyle. That's what you're selling. You're selling the dream. You know, you're selling the possibility for somebody to achieve their dream, to live their life the way that they desire, to achieve the goals in their life that they always wanted to do, and all of that stuff. And we do that by showing them, you know, that A, they're not going to get it any other way, and that B, this is a powerful, easy way to do it. So with that, everybody, O universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom, with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. Everybody go out there, make it a great new up day. Have a very strong session this week. The last, very strong session. Go out there and have a very strong session. Sorry, throw out that puny word. Go out there, have a very strong session. This is the final one of the year. 2015 is over on Friday. And yeah, we'll see. Friday's iffy if whether or not we'll do a show or not. But we'll talk about that on Wisdom Wednesday. See you then, 8 a.m.